Hey, I'm starting a new series in which I want to learn Unreal Engine 4. I haven't used it so far, but I've seen a couple of tutorials on it already, and now I want to build something with it. The plan is to make one game each month for the next 6 months until I've gained enough knowledge to start a bigger project. And for this video, I want to build a game based on the first person template, and I want to focus on the basics. So things like playing sounds, shooting things, and basic AI. All right, let's begin. So here I have already created somewhere the level, and I want to build out the level itself now. So I will create a new brush, somehow drag it here. Okay, and here I can set up the X will be 1K, the Y will be 1K. Just to give you a quick update on what has been going on. So I added to these guys, I changed the materials to be emissive. So now you can see those eyes glowing in the dark from further away. It just to make them more visible. You will see if I go inside the graveyard, you will be able to spot the enemies from a further distance so that they don't appear just as shadows, and I think this is way spookier than just having them stand there without the eyes glowing. I also changed the rate of fire on the weapon. So now you can shoot while holding down the left mouse button and it will shoot. So this is a script. So shooting cooldown, I can put it to, let's say, 50 milliseconds. I play. And now I can just shoot a bunch of them and the sound even breaks. What else? I added some light back here. I added the ambient music. I have not added the ground texture yet, although I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I will just put in a terrain. I paint in some paths using textures, but I have no idea. I added this fire here with a sound effect. Yeah, it's popping out of the model and it doesn't look that right, but it will do. It's fine for me. This looks actually pretty cool with the light going out this way. I added those things here to put the graves down. I added this little guy. He also has the glowing eyes. Alright, so this is my final product. This has been in development for 8 days. Well, 8 days of learning the basics of Unreal and getting this stuff done. What I've got so far is obviously the enemy behavior. They're chasing me. They have some sort of AI running through a behavior tree. I can show you this actually. So he is currently in chase mode, so he will chase me down, and if he loses sight of me, he will place this pink sphere, which will become his point of interest, and he will go to this point of interest, and if he cannot find me there, he will just go back to his roaming state. So he will generate a new random point in a given radius, and he will just roam around. Right, let me kill one of those guys. So he's now chasing me. And like I said, if he loses sight, he will try to look for me at the last known location he saw me. So for example, if I go around the corner, he will place a sphere where he last saw me, and he will now go here. And now he saw me again, and now he will go here. So until he sees me again. So this is how that works. So I have the shooting mechanics also down. I have the HUD set up, so this shows my actual health, and I'm counting points and stuff. I've got a main menu, I've got a game over state, so I have the basics down, and yeah, this is pretty much a success for this project, as I did not want to put a lot of effort, just because I knew from the beginning that this will be a throwaway project, and yeah. So after this, I will create another project where I will focus mainly on animations and hit scan weapons. Those two things are the most important ones for me right now, and also I want to further investigate on how I can structure the code better. Because for this project, for example, I have used a mix of blueprints and C++. So for example, for the player, I have on the C++ side, I've exposed some functions to the blueprint, which I call from wherever I need it to. So there's, I kind of don't know how I can communicate within the C++ side between actors or characters or whatever. So I have no idea how to do this at the moment. I'm also not entirely sure if I want to do the next project entirely in C++ or if I want to keep this style of code so that I have some certain core functionalities on the entities themselves and I do the orchestrating through the blueprints. I'm not entirely sure what the best practice is. I have not read up on this yet, so this is next on my list. We are at the end of September. And I will start the next project on the 1st of October, and I will give myself for that 1 month instead of just 1 week, just so that I can do a little bit more polish. And yeah, so maybe the behavior tree, I can show you the behavior tree. I really struggled at the beginning, but this is what I came up with. So we have the selector, which depending on if the enemy can see the player or not. So if the zombie cannot see the player, it checks if it knows the last known player location. If it does, it goes there, it waits for 2 seconds, and then it clears out this location. And yeah, that's pretty much investigate, I call it the state. And then it has the roam state, so it prepares to walk, so it just sets the movement speed to a lower value. It generates a new roam location, and this is done by using random point in walkable radius or something like that. It goes there, it waits, and then repeats until it can break out of this based on this variable on top. So if in the meantime the AI detects the player, it will jump into this side of the tree. So the player is visible, and here it will obviously first chase the player. And if this thing is successful, it will jump into the attack phase if the attack is not on cooldown. So this is basically it. And you've seen the behavior. It's not perfect. It's maybe the most naive thing you could build, but just for the beginning, I think it's pretty okay. So the next video I will post in 1 month regarding this whole projects stuff. So expect the next video to be up October 31st, hopefully. Yeah, if not, I'm sorry. So thanks for watching this, and I hope you, I don't know, had some fun watching this. All right, enough rambling from my side. I wish you all the best and see you in a month. Bye.